welcome to 600 Seconds with Sam. I'm here today with John Smart, who'd like to get his message across in one of my interviews. Welcome, John.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for inviting me. You're in my house.
In your own house, yeah. Oh, I love it. John, let's dive straight in.
Okay.
Let me know, please, how did you get to this point in your life?
I think from a bit of luck and a bit of hard work, really. So we tried not to sit still and try and improve ourselves every way we can. And why not really sitting still and staying, getting stagnant or anything like that, really. Just look for the next movement along the journey, you know, see if we can get a bigger, better house. Although then we've gone to a house that we want to do up and start again and maybe get a few more houses. Basically we just reevaluate everything every few months, and you know, now we're starting to move into the side that work's not for us. We'd like to do maybe business orientated things. Started into network marketing a few years ago. That's opened up into opportunities into doing other things. Say we're now looking at doing networking with people that we wouldn't normally have even considered sharing a room with before. You know, it's changing who people we associate ourselves with a bit better. I know if you know, I have a belief that, you know, we're here to help people up to the next level. If they're not doing that, then they're not doing the right thing for you. So try and find the right people that will help you, and you will help them, because you know, I help people with running and stuff like that. You know, or some people who know me well enough, crazy juicing diets and things like that. You know, I always like to try and help people, and I'd expect the same back from them. So, you know, things like that. Just, yeah, that's helped us get where we are today. And as you can see, we know a lot of people from crazy cards above us, and just associating with the right people, I think, has got us where we are today.
Yeah. I mean, what goes around comes around, doesn't it? So
yes.
Of life,
you've got to
karmic kind of thing.
You've got to put in to, you know, to get back out.
Yeah.
And try to do that. I think I've had taught a lot of that by my mum growing up. Of you know, hard work pays off.
Absolutely.
So,
and nothing's assured. You know, there's no such thing as a job for life anymore.
No, definitely not.
So
I've been
about,
made redundant,
you know,
a few times in my lifetime.
Exactly. So it's, you know, let's not put all our eggs into one basket. That makes absolute sense in this day and age.
Yes, which is well, it probably goes on to the developing multiple income streams. Something new that came new to me about 3 years ago. So I'm trying to work on that. Tried a few things, and then thought, oh, no, that isn't for me. I was stuck with the network marketing because it's clever that you know, for something so cheap that you can invest into, you get so much out of it. And the amount of training we've had from this, I've in 3 years, and you compare it to my main job, which is IT. The training's up here and the training's down there.
Yeah.
They just want you to be there to do the work, and if you happen to want some training, you've got to do it yourself, and it'll cost you thousands.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, a vicious circle of, then you end up being really, really despondent and not wanting to be there. But then network marketing for me has been an escape.
And they're investing in you.
Whether they're investing in you, or you've invested your 100, or some network marketing one's a couple of £100, but you get so much out of it. It's you know, it's just brilliant. I wish I'd found it sooner, really. So
yeah.
But,
yeah.
Yes.
Well, that leads me on to my next question.
It does.
So wishing and all those kind of things, yes. So if you were to sort of whiz back in time, is there a point in your life, maybe when you were younger, when you would like to offer some advice at all? And if there is a point like that, how old would you be and what would you say?
A difficult question for, you know, I'm a believer in that if we made changes, if I got a time machine, went back and you know, said, "Oh, John, do better your exams," I wouldn't have the life I've got now, because I'd supposedly be cleverer, and if I applied for jobs that were way out of my league, I probably would have got them, because you've got A grades. So, you know, I was terrible at school. if any of my teachers watching, they'll probably back that up and say, yes, he sweared a lot. He got thrown out of classes a lot, didn't want to learn, he just wanted to act a fool. That's probably what was written on most of my reports. But if I wanted to, I've enjoyed my life up to, and to the point of where, I've got a lovely wife, 2 kids. I wouldn't want to change that. But I think looking back, what I want to change is that I pretty much stopped learning probably 8-9 years ago, whereas I thought I didn't really take any interest in books, or trying to better myself, or just trying new things. Really, it was just okay, work, money, oh we'll have a holiday, work, money, oh we'll have a holiday. And I probably around about that point, say 7-8 years ago, going, look, there's more to this, there's more to life than this. You need to find out about charity. You need to find out about learning. You need to find out about learning stuff that, talking to people. 3 years ago, me talking to someone like this in this environment would not even be heard of. Some people who know me, who follow me on Facebook for my running escapades, where I've raised a bit of money for the brain tumour charity, I've had to do a bit of video stuff, and the amount of times I've had to, I think it took me 9, 10, 15 takes in a Manchester hotel trying to get people involved in this one thing I was doing, which was just before the Manchester Marathon. I think I might have been half drunk at the time as well. But yeah, I'll go back to then, I think, and say, look, you need to find network marketing earlier and get into it. But I'll probably still stay with the same one I'm with now. Yeah. Because it just fits what I do before anyway, of like friends you basically want to trim their money down, or just can't be bothered to do things for them. The amount of times I've gone to someone and goes, why are you paying that much on your car insurance? Why don't you do this? I can't be bothered. Just give me your email address, give me your details, I'll do it for you. Yeah,
and the big companies are banking on people not being bothered.
Insurance companies drive me mad.
Oh yeah.
It's like, here's your renewal quote, and then you'll do the online compare the meerkat, as they call it, and you'll look.
Other insurance companies are available.
Other insurance, other market comparisons tools are available, but I tell you to, like Martin Lewis, use them all. Yeah. Because they all come out with different answers.
Absolutely. Just recently, we had the same experience. My husband and I, we saved combined. We saved over £700 by putting in that little bit of effort. Yeah. And to be honest, I think it took me 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a lot of time.
But then also as well, you get I always throw it out to anyone and go, I got this. But did you get your cash back? What's cash back?
It's a new concept cash for them.
You don't use cash back. You can pay for Christmas with cash back. I do.
So, what's up for you now? What's coming up for John right now and next?
Well, currently, I think it's probably finished this house. We've got a bit of a deadline at the end of the year because I want to get it remortgaged and get the best value for it. If we can, maybe that will spawn on to our prospect of getting a second house for rental, or maybe do another one of house, flip the house and buy another wreck. Probably not to the degree of what we bought here, because this was probably a big chunk to buy of a first project because of the amount of stuff that needed doing. But then, developing that will be one income stream. Second one maybe is looking at doing something with nutrition. Most people who do know me know I will sing the praises of juicing just because of what it's done for my mum.
Sure.
I think my mum would probably be good at it as well, but I think she's got her own career to deal with at the moment. But yeah, I'm looking at something to do with that, where most people will see the amount of things you see on Facebook of try Juice Plus, try Forever Living, try all these ones. Yes, you can try them, but they're put across as then it's a blanket thing for everyone. No, it's not. Your nutrition is about you. You are you.
It's personal, isn't it?
It's personal. Yeah. It's one of the first things I learned from the nutrition course that I've not really early into at the moment is what one man's food is another man's poison.
Yeah.
So you should really need to know what is wrong with you if you think something is wrong with you. Not everybody is healthy, and come up with something that basically, I wouldn't say rivals them, guy, but it's a £1 billion business that's, it's crying out for something that's a bit more personal.
Yeah.
But if you can get it onto that scale and that personal, then maybe I can come across to something like that. But it's just in its infancy at the moment.
Sure. So, well, exciting times ahead.
But yeah, there's that. I'll carry on with network marketing. I say starting to get into doing more networking groups as well. I say if once I get the time that allows it. Unfortunately, I have a full-time job to deal with as well, which takes up a lot of my time. But that isn't forever as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, that's where it'll go.
Cool, fantastic. So if people want to get in touch with you, John,
just drop me add me on Facebook, Johnathon Smart, spelled Johnathon. You probably won't find many of us because it's awkward. And my phone number is 0789 0025 746.
Thank you so much for having a chat with me today. I've really loved our conversation.
Okay.
So thank you. This has been 600 Seconds with Sam. I've been with John Smart. And if you would like to watch any other films in this series, just have a look at my YouTube channel. This is Sam from Get Your Message Across.